Hello, good morning students. Welcome back to the class. So today once again we will start our topic understanding quadrilaters. So we were doing the chapter number 3rd. This is understanding quadrilaters. So already beta we have completed exercise 3.1 and 3.2. Today we will start exercise 3.3, and before starting the exercise I want to tell you about some basic things. So what is given in exercise 3.3 beta? This is types of quadrilateral. What is given? Types of quadrilateral. So first I will tell you about the trapezium. What is the trapezium? Trapezium is also the part of quadrilateral. This is kite is also the type of quadrilateral. Parallelogram is also the type of quadrilateral. Okay. So first I will tell you about them. After that we will start our exercise. So first one beta, it is given types of quadrilateral. First one is given trapezium. So what is trapezium? Where one pair of opposite sides are parallel and other one is non-parallel. Okay, what is the definition of trapezium? So you can say one pair of opposite sides is parallel and other one is not parallel. So simply you can see this one, A, B, C, D. This is a type of trapezium because this one side and this one side. AB is parallel to DC. Here AB is parallel to DC, but this one and this one side is not parallel. So you can say AD is not parallel to BC. AD is not parallel to BC. So this is also the type of quadrilateral because how many sides are there in the quadrilateral? 4 sides. Here also 4 sides are there, 4 vertices are there. So this is also the type of quadrilateral. So what is the definition of trapezium? Trapezium means where one pair of opposite side is parallel and other is non-parallel. So here you can see this is a type of trapezium. Here AB side is parallel to DC side, or you can say AB is parallel to CD, but you can say this one is going this side and this one is this side. Okay, these are not parallel. AD is not parallel to BC. Clear all of you? Next one is kite. Okay, next one is kite. So what is the definition of kite? Where two consecutive sides are parallel. Okay, one pair of consecutive sides are parallel. So kite, you can see on the kites beta, kite is made like that only. Okay, it will be like that. Okay, for example I am giving the name here A, B, C, D. Okay, so what are the consecutive sides? So these are, okay, AB is consecutive to AD. Okay, from the vertices A you are drawing the side AB, and from the vertices A you are drawing the side AD. So AD and AB, these are the consecutive sides. So you can say consecutive sides will be parallel, and these two also consecutive sides. So this side will be parallel to this side and this side will be parallel to this side. So this is the type of trapezium, type of kite. So here you can write here in the kite AB will be parallel to AD and DC will be parallel to BC. Clear? So what is the definition of kite? So you can say in the trapezium, pair of opposite side will be parallel. Okay, pair of opposite side will be parallel, and one pair of opposite side, not both the pairs. Okay, where one pair of opposite side is parallel and other one is not parallel. It can be this one and this one can be parallel, and this one will be not parallel. Okay, so any one pair will be one pair of opposite side will be parallel and other pair is non-parallel. So this one will be trapezium. And in the kite, where the consecutive sides are parallel to each other. Okay, so here this is consecutive to this side, so these are parallel. This one is consecutive to this side, so this one is also parallel. So AD is parallel to AB and this one side is parallel to this one side. So you can say this one will be the kite. Clear? So this is the definition of kite. After that, next one, it is given parallelogram, I think. Yes. Okay, parallelogram. This one side is equal to this. A kite has how many sides? 4 sides. Okay, kite has also 4 sides. So you can say this is also the types of quadrilateral. You can make like that also, this one and like that. Clear? So you can say A, B, C, D. This one is also the kite. Okay, so one pair of consecutive sides are equal. So this one will be equal to this one and this one will be equal to this one. So here you can say AB will be equal to AD and side BD, BC will be equal to DC. Is it visible? No. Okay, fine. So you can make here also beta this one. Okay, like that. This one is also the type of kite, and you can say type of quadrilateral. Here consecutive, these one, both these DC and DA, these are the consecutive sides. Here also AB and BC, these are consecutive sides. So one pair of consecutive sides are equal, so you can say this one will be the kite. Clear? And here opposite angles will be also equal. Okay, angle A will be opposite to angle C, angle D is opposite to angle B, so opposite angles will be also equal in the definition of kite. Next one is parallelogram. It is very important. Your third exercise is totally based on the parallelogram. So first beta, what is the definition of parallelogram? Where both the pair of opposite sides are parallel or equal. Okay, so parallelogram is what will be the definition of parallelogram? Where both the pair of opposite sides are parallel, so it will be parallelogram. Clear? For example, you can make a parallelogram like that. Clear? So here you can write A, B, C, D. Okay. So this one side is parallel to this one, and this one is parallel to this one, where both the pair of opposite side, trapezium. What is the definition of trapezium? Where one pair of opposite side is parallel and other one is non-parallel, so it will be trapezium. Next one, kite, where both the consecutive sides are equal. Okay, consecutive sides are equal to each other, so you can say this one will be kite. And next one is parallelogram. Parallelogram is parallel. Okay, means both the pair of opposite sides are parallel or equal. This one side is parallel to this one, so you can say here AB will be equal to CD, and this one is parallel to this one, so you can write AD will be equal to BC. Clear? Both the pair of opposite sides are parallel or equal, so this one will be called the parallelogram. Okay, and here after that, what are the properties of parallelogram? So I will tell you about some properties of parallelogram. Properties of parallelogram. So what are the properties? So beta, first property, opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Second one, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. And third property is adjacent angles. Okay, sum of adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degrees. So what are the adjacent angle beta? Angle D and C are adjacent. Angle D and A are adjacent. A and B are adjacent. B is adjacent to C and B is adjacent to A also. Okay, so you can say adjacent, sum of adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degree. Okay, sum of adjacent angle will be equal to 180. And one more property is, if you will take the diagonals of parallelogram. So what are the diagonals? You will meet the non-consecutive vertices. So opposite vertices you can say. So A and C, AC is the diagonal, and B and D, these are opposite vertices. So BD is the diagonal. Okay, for example, diagonals are intersecting at point O. Okay, both the diagonals are intersecting at point O. So you can say diagonal will bisect. Okay, the point will bisect the diagonal in two equal parts. Okay, so you can write for one, the intersecting point will bisect the diagonal in two equal parts. Okay, in two equal parts. Clear? Intersect. Okay, point O will intersect both the diagonals in two equal parts. For example, if O is bisecting the BD diagonals, so you can write OB will be equal to OD. And if you are taking the diagonal AC, so O is the intersecting point of both the diagonals, so O will divide the line AC into equal parts, so you can write OA will be equal to OC. Okay, so these are the some properties of parallelogram beta. Okay, before starting the exercise you have to know about these properties. Okay, so types of quadrilateral, first you have to know about the First, what is that? Trapezium. Second one is definition of kite, and third one is parallelogram. And parallelogram is very important because your third exercise is totally based on the parallelogram. So what is the parallelogram, beta? Simply you can say both pair of opposite sides are parallel or equal, so you can say it will be parallelogram. So here you can see ABCD is a parallelogram. This is a type of quadrilateral. How many sides are there? 4 sides. So AB will be parallel to CD and BC will be parallel to AD. Clear? Now you can see if opposite sides are parallel and equal, so you can write AB will be equal to CD and AD will be equal to BC. Clear? Now after that I will tell you some properties. Okay, so what are the properties? Opposite sides are equal of parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles means sides means I have written, angles means A is equal to C. Opposite angle, beta, angle A will be equal to angle C and angle B will be equal to angle D. Okay, so opposite angles are equal. Third one, sum of adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degree. So adjacent angles means you can take any two adjacent angles A and B. Okay, so I am writing here angle A plus angle B will be equal to 180 degree. Sum of any two adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degree. Now, last one, the intersecting point of the diagonal will bisect the diagonal into two equal parts. Okay, so for example, AC and BD are the diagonals and both the diagonals are intersecting at point O. So this point O will diagonal will bisect the diagonal in two equal parts. So this is the diagonal. It means OD will be equal to OB and OA will be equal to OC. In two equal parts means both the parts. Okay, it is dividing. For example, you are taking the diagonal AC. So O is dividing AC into equal parts. First one is this one part, second one is this one part. It means it will divide into two equal parts. So it means OA part will be equal to OC. And if you are taking the diagonal BD, so OB part, OD will be equal to OB. Clear all of you? Definition of parallelogram. Okay, fine. Now we will start our exercise. Now we will start our exercise. Exercise 3.3, question number first. Okay. So first I am writing the question. Wait a minute. Question number first. Given a parallelogram ABCD, A, B, C, T, these are the diagonals intersecting at O. So first part, AD will be equal to second, angle DCB will be equal to third one, OC will be equal to, and fourth one, measure of angle DAB plus measure of angle CDA will be equal to. Clear? So beta, first question, what is given? Given a parallelogram ABCD, okay, given a parallelogram ABCD, complete each statement along with the definition of property used. Okay, you have to complete it. Okay, some sides, some angles are given, so using the properties you have to complete it. Okay, so first one I have already explained about the properties of parallelogram. What are the properties of parallelogram, beta? Opposite sides are parallel or equal. Okay, opposite angles are equal. Sum of adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degree, and the diagonal and the intersecting point of diagonal will bisect the diagonal into two equal parts. Clear? So first one, it is given AD. So AD is this one side. Okay, so in the parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So what is the opposite of AD? So it will be BC, you can say. So you can write AD will be equal to BC, and you have to write the reason also. So you will write here opposite sides of, this one is, you can write the parallelogram side. Okay, parallelogram. Okay, it means parallelogram. Okay, so I am writing in the short form. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so you have to write the reason also. Okay, when you are writing the properties and what will be equal to sides and angles, so you have to write the properties also. Okay beta, sorry, reason also. So here you can write AD will be equal to BC because this one side is opposite to BC. Okay, and opposite sides are equal, it means AD will be equal to BC. Next one, angle DCB. DCB means DCB. DCB. Clear beta? So this one angle. So this one angle will be equal to opposite side, opposite angle. This one, okay, opposite of angle C will be opposite of angle A. Okay, opposite of angle C will be equal to angle A. It means DCB will be equal to DAB. This one angle. This one, okay. So you can write angle DCB will be equal to angle DAB because angle C is opposite to angle A. And what is the property? I have already told you, opposite angles of parallelogram, opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Next, OC. So what is OC? OC is this one part. OC. Okay. So this one part. So this one is diagonals part. It means intersecting point of diagonals will bisect the diagonal into two equal parts. So OC will be equal to this one part. So OC will be equal to OA. So you can write OC will be equal to OA. And what is the reason? So you will write O will bisect the diagonal AC in two equal parts because O is the intersecting point. Okay, O is the intersecting point. So intersecting point of the diagonal will bisect the diagonal into two equal parts. So this one part will be equal to this one part. Clear? Now next part, measure of angle DAB. So this one angle DAB plus measure of angle CDA. 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 So this one angle. It means this angle and this angle. Both the angles are consecutive angles. Okay. So you can say pair of consecutive angles, sum of adjacent angles. Consecutive or adjacent. Okay. Sum of adjacent angles. These are adjacent. Adjacent means एक दूसरे के जो साथ में रहते हैं वो क्या होते हैं? Adjacent. तो इसके साथ में बैठा है D. So left hand side में, if right hand side you will take, so it can be B. Okay. So A and D angles are given. So what is that? Sum of two adjacent angle will be always equal to 180 degree. So A and D are adjacent angle. So measure of angle DAB plus measure of angle CDA will be equal to 180 degree. And you will write the reason because sum of two adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degree. Clear beta? So you can see the question number first is totally based on the properties of a parallelogram. So what are the properties of parallelogram? I am telling again, once again beta, all the angles opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal, sum of adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degree and the intersecting point of the diagonal will bisect the diagonal into two equal parts. Okay, so first question is totally based on that. You have to find out the equal parts also and after that you have to tell the reason also in the first question. Is it clear all of you? I think question number 1 is clear to all. Okay, fine. Now we will start our next question beta. Question number 2. Consider the following parallelogram. Find the values of unknown x, y, z. Okay, here parallelograms are given. You have to find out the unknown angles. Okay, some angles are known and some are unknown. So you have to find out the unknown angles which are given in x, y, z. Clear? So question number 2. First part, parallelogram ABCD is given. Okay, ABCD like that. A, B, C, D. And angles, what are the angles here? 100 x, y, z. Okay, angle B is 100. This one is x, this one is y, and this one is z. Clear? So you have to find the angles. Find the angles x, y, and z. Clear, beta? So this one is type of parallelogram because you can see this one is parallel to this side is parallel to this side, and this one side is parallel to this one side. Clear? It means opposite sides are parallel or equal. So it is parallelogram. It is already given in the question. One angle is given only. This is 100 degree. After that, three angles are unknown. So you have to find out the unknown angles. So here, beta, you can use here two properties. Okay, you can use, you know about the properties. Okay, so you can use any properties. First one is opposite angles are equal. Second one is sum of adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degree. So here angle B is given 100 degree. Okay, if angle B is 100 degree, so angle B is opposite to angle D. So you can write angle B will be equal to angle D, and this is 100 degree. Okay, after that you can write the reason. Opposite angles are equal of parallelogram. Opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. Okay, so you can write if B is 100, so Y will be also 100 degree. Clear? Now you know about the two angles. Now you have to find out two more angles, X and Z. So how can you find out the angles? You can write, you can see B and A. These are adjacent angle. B and C. You can take any two angles, any two adjacent angles. So I am taking here angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Because you can write sum of two adjacent angles equal to 180 degree of parallelogram. Clear? So here you can put the value. A is Z plus angle B is 100 degree is equal to 180 degree. So Z will be equal to 180 minus 100. So you can say it will be 80 degree. So Z is equal to 80 degree. Clear? If Z is 80 degree, so what will be X? It will be also 80 degree because Z and C, these are opposite angle. Okay, Z and X, these are opposite angle. So you can write angle Z will be equal to angle X will be equal to 80 degree. Same reason, because opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Clear? So here you will apply two properties of parallelogram. First one, okay, you will write beta after the angle Z is equal to angle X is equal to 80 degree. After that you will write opposite angles are equal. Okay, what is the reason? Here you can write opposite angles are equal, same like that. Okay, so what is the property you will apply here, beta? First one, opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Second one, you can say sum of two adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degree. Clear? So here one angle is unknown, so you can find out three unknown angles. Okay, if one angle is given, so you can find out other three angles using the properties of sum of two adjacent angle is equal to 180 degree and opposite angles are equal. If this one is 100, so this one will be 100. After that any two adjacent angle, ये दोनों भी ले सकते हो बेटा, ये भी ले सकते हो, और यदि आपको ये पता है तो ये दोनों भी ले सकते हो, ये दोनों, कोई भी दो एंगल्स का सम, एडजेसेंट एंगल्स का सम क्या होगा? 180 डिग्री. सो जो भी नॉन एंगल है उसके साथ का कोई भी अननोन एंगल लेना है आपको. ठीक है? So this one is known. So after that I am taking these two. You can take these two also. Okay. Answer will be same. So angle A plus B will be equal to 180 degree because sum of adjacent angles. Okay. So it will be Z plus 100, 180. So Z will be equal to 80. If this one is 80, so this one will be also 80 because these are opposite angles. Clear? So in question number 2, in all the parts, you have to apply the properties and find out the angles. Clear? So second part. Second diagram. $50 Y X. This one is clear. Okay, now here you have to find out the X, Y, Z. Find X, Y, and Z. Clear? So beta, first one you can see A, B, C, D. This one is a parallelogram because this side is parallel to this one and this one is parallel to this one. Okay. So opposite, first you will apply the property opposite angles are equal. If A is 50 degrees, so this one is opposite to angle C. So you can write angle A will be equal to angle C. Opposite angles are equal. Okay, opposite angles are equal. So A is 50 degree. Okay, so you can write angle A is equal to angle C will be equal to 50 degree. So this one is 50 degree. So you can find out this one angle, exterior angle. Okay, because sum of interior and exterior will be equal to 180 degree. I have already told you, if a straight line is given, okay, and this one is a one line, so this one is interior and exterior, for example, you can assume, so sum of both the angles will be equal to 180 degree, otherwise you can say straight line angle. Okay, straight line angle will be equal to 180 degree. If one is given, so you can find out the other one 180 minus the given angle. Okay, so if this one is 50, so what will be angle Z? So you can write 50 plus angle Z will be equal to 180 degree. So angle Z will be equal to 180 minus 50. So you can say it will be 130 degree. Clear? Now you have to find out X and Y also. So you can see beta A and B. These are adjacent angle. A and D are adjacent angles. So you can take any two angles. So I am taking angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree because sum of two adjacent angles. Okay, sum of two adjacent angles will be equal to 180 degree. Clear? So here you will apply A is 50 degree, B is Y is equal to 180. So Y will be equal to 180 minus 50. So it will be 130 degree. Okay, if Y is 130 degree, so Y is opposite to X. So you can write angle Y will be equal to angle X equal to 130 degree because opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Okay, so you have to apply the two properties in the parallelogram. Okay, if any one angle is given, so you can apply the properties and you can find out the other angles. If one angle is given known, so other angles you can easily find out by using the two properties of parallelogram. Opposite angles are equal and sum of any two adjacent angle will be equal to 180 degree. I think this one is clear because this one angle is given, so this one is opposite to this interior one, not exterior. You will not write 50 is equal to Z. Z is exterior angle beta. This one will be the equal angle. Okay, this one is opposite to this one interior angle. So interior will be 50. So exterior will be 180 minus 50. So it will be 130 degree. After that, this one and this one angles are adjacent angle. So 50 plus this one angle will be equal to 180. So 50 plus Y is 180. So Y will be equal to 130. And this one is opposite to this one. So this both the angles, opposite angles will be equal. So Y is 130. So X will be also 130 degree. Clear all of you? So like that, if any parallelogram is given and any one angle is given, so you can find out the other angles. So that is all about today. So next question we will start in our next class. Thank you so much for joining the class.